the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Very good historical fiction book. I read Cloud Cuckoo Land by him probably a year before I read All the Light We Cannot See. My mom definitely recommended this book to me way before that, but I just didn't get around to it. So found out about the book from recommendation from my mom, got it at the library. I would give it probably a 3 on making me a better person and a 5 on interesting. I know I keep giving books 5s on interesting, but hear me out, books are good. I don't know what to tell you. I am maybe too lenient. I'm sure that I'll run into books that I don't like, and you will see me talk shit about them then. And I have already talked shit about books. They just were the first ones because I wanted to be mean at the start and then get nicer. So, you'll see ups and downs. Anyways, All the Light We Cannot See is historical fiction. It's set in Europe during the time of like the Nazi regime and it coming to power. You're given 2 different storylines the whole book. One of them is from the perspective of somebody whose city and then later her town is getting overtaken by Nazis. And then the other is somebody who's like kind of growing up within the propaganda system and then becoming a part of the Nazi system and kind of his experience as being kind of just this neutral party that is getting dragged along through things. I learned some true facts from this book, but I also think that I learned a little bit how to guard myself in the case of experiencing propaganda from the system, not to be too like socialist, liberal out there. I really enjoyed the writing style of this book. Again, I really thought it was gripping. Like, I read this book really quickly. One of the quotes from it is, "When death comes for Burned, it might as well come for him also. Save a second trip." So yeah, really like this book. Thought it was really good. Think that a lot of people should read it. It isn't in my top 3 so far this year, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but I did really, really enjoy it. Anyway. Editing Ren, back to tell you that I just learned that there's a Netflix series that is like supposed to be this book. It's bad. I just watched like 4 minutes of it and I already am like so horrified by how different it is, and I would say different in a bad way. I definitely have watched adaptations that improve upon the original work. This one is not it, okay? Just so you know, read the book. If you didn't like the Netflix series, you should still read the book. Okay, thanks, bye.